All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tim Elliott. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Steve Astro Boy Erceg.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's Tim Elliott as we get this round underway. He is a certifiable wild man, but perhaps that shortchanges his skill set just a little bit. He's an outstanding jiu-jitsu player. He has shown definite development on the feet. James Krause, Jason High, and his coaches deserve a lot of credit for that career progression. But the focus for Tim tonight is to be unpredictable. Certainly his opponent expects that this fight is going to hit the canvas at some point in time, but Elliott wants to give him a lot of different looks, switch the stances, and perhaps find some openings on the feet as well.
Relax, keep those hands high.
Strike lands cleanly there. All right, early action here, and a nice job by the Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter to close the distance and attain the clinch. He feels like this is a good range at which for him to be fighting.
Well, John, you recognize that the BJJ fighter wants to be chest to chest so that he can use his trips and everything to try to get this fight to the floor. That was a very big moment for this fight. Very big moment in this fight.
Erceg's in half guard. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Elliott getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Side control now. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish.
Crowd pops as Elliott fights out. Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, you gotta like that as a 2-time United States Olympian as he goes to the ankle pick to get the takedown.
I mean, it speaks to the wrestling acumen. Just the ability to find any takedown available. What a beautiful ankle pick. Nice punch to the head. I mean, over and over, he's taking these strikes to the head. Nice straight punch.
Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. Yep, that guillotine's deep. That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You gotta get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap.
Oh, countering, it looks like with a Von Flue choke, or maybe we should call it the OSP now, but he's able to get out.
Oh, good job. It looked like he was going to tap with his left hand, but instead, he bridged off to the right and turned back into him to release some of the pressure on the Von Flue choke. Beautiful defense.
I mean, how about those last 5 minutes? Are you kidding me?
Excellent job out there. You are a cardio machine. Cardio is the key to your victory right now. Keep doing what you're doing. Push the pace. This guy can't.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
Second round here.
Lands a beautiful leg kick.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Elliott gets the takedown. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Getting them out here. He's got to be careful here.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Erceg. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there.
He didn't like that left hand.
Oh, beautiful combination.
An uppercut in.
Like that! Like that!
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
Blood in the water, you gotta go get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Oh, and he's back up again. Always busy here in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. Both fighters throwing heat now. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. All right, there it is, getting another takedown. The jiu-jitsu. Elliott's trying to lock up on a submission now. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. All right, round three coming up next.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
You're losing this fight. If it goes to a decision, you're going to lose, no doubt. So what are you going to do about it? I need you to...
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight. Oh, high-level stuff as he counters with that right hand. Could be the beginning of the end here. Fighters separate from the clinch. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Just out of range with the big right hand. Erceg gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
Guillotine.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, hang on a second, he escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Oh, in the mount. I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Let me see some of them hands this now. Shut the hands.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Erceg's back in full mount. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Good work from the top here by Erceg. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Elliott's in half guard. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Erceg. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Now into his mount. Oh.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Erceg's right back to the full mount here. That is how you finish a fight. Both athletes emptying the tanks down the stretch as we go the distance here in this arena tonight. All right, so a close fight goes the distance here tonight, DC. I know you're not a judge, but any lean to one fighter or the other?
I mean, when I watched the fight, I believe that he did enough. But when these fights are this close, it's razor thin. You don't know what the judges are seeing. I think he did enough. I think it was the striking advantage that he showed that should get him the victory, but we shall see.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Steve Erceg!
All right, so there it is. 2 of the 3 judges saw it his way. He gets it done by split decision. You've never won a split decision in your career.
Oh, I've won a split decision. Alexander Gustafsson, and while I went to a split decision. Right after the first scorecard was read in his way, I almost panicked because I was like, oh my goodness, it's over. So I understand exactly what these 2 guys are feeling when they went to the center of the octagon.